Greetings everyone, it's Gryfer here, and we're doing something different at the moment. It is 2022, we're over halfway through the year. Game's been out for 7 years, just shy 7 years. We're going to get the anniversary next month, and I've decided to look at the worst 5 premium vessels in the game. Now these vessels are purchasable via doubloons or cash, so reward ships, all those you got through dockyards or steel or coal. I don't really classify them as premium vessels for this video. I'm using those that you spend your money on. So if you have been the unfortunate person to pick one of these up, get them from a gift container, super container, Christmas crate. If you enjoy them, good luck to you, but these are my 5 worst, and I am starting at number 5. We have the Commonwealth Line, the Tier 7 battleship, the Yukon. Now, you go, what? A battleship? What's wrong with it? Well, where do we start? Armour. 26 millimeters at the nose. She has an underwater icebreaker that really doesn't do much. Deck of 26 millimeter, and she has a citadel that everyone likes to punch through. Survivability wise, she has 60,000 hit points. Her guns, even though they're 381, 15 each guns, look at the reload time, 31.5 at tier 7. The AP is not too bad, 11.9. The HE, if the dispersion of these guns is pretty anemic. They look like they're accurate, but look at the max gun range, 15.7. Yes, 15.7. You do get a spotter plane, but your main battery firing range is 15.7, if in case you missed it. Her concealment is 11.5. My word, you've literally got to be in a knife fighting phase to start using your gun, so you got your spotter plane. The only nice thing about this vessel is you get a super heal. As you can see here, HP per second 1452 for 20 seconds. And it's a fairly quick reload at 77.6. But seriously, this boat, she came out with a bit of controversy. We're not going to touch upon that. She doesn't move at a good clip. She can get smacked through the nose. She's tier 7, so when she comes up against tier 9 BBs, her 26 millimeters of armor at the front will get smacked. She'll get smacked in the rear. She can't engage it. Cruisers are going to be able to outgun her. Cruisers are going to be able to pen her if she sees some tier 9s. She is in a problematic state. Now, if you enjoy the Yukon, good luck. I've had a few good games with her, but I've had a few where you get clapped and you can't, even your super heal can't repair all those citadel damage that you take. It's a very definite positioning boat, but if you're playing solo and your DD decides to start in, B3, I'm going to go to A10 because I can. My team's not supporting me, so I'm going to just screw them all over. If you're lit, you're in trouble. You're just going to take constant damage, and her firing arcs were not the greatest either. So if you're looking to get the Yukon, I would give it a skip. Now, this is the only BB to make my top 5. You probably could think there are other BBs, but we're going to number 4. Number 4 is something. It is a German vessel. We're looking at the Karl von Schonberg. Yes, this beautiful destroyer. Some people probably don't even know what this is. You see so many of them in the game. She is. Let's start off with what she has going for her. She has a heal, and you go, that's not bad. Tier 6, she has a heal. 10 seconds at the 223, so she'll get back her 2,200 hit points. She has 18, so you know she gets back a good chunk of hit points, and she gets 4 of these with you've got Superintendent, and she gets a speed boost, and you go, oh wow, 8% faster, 2 minutes. Maneuverability, go faster at 36 knots, so 8%, so just under 40 knots. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's look at the artillery. 4x1 150mm guns. Your main battery firing range is decent at tier 6 at 14.2, but your rate of fire 7 seconds. Now these guns do hurt, as you can see here. The 150mm, you're going to get 3700 from the German AP. The HE is a little bit weaker at 1750, fire chance at 12%. I would not be putting IFHE on these with the German quarter pen that are inbuilt into the guns. But they're pretty linear, 2 in the front, 2 in the rear, so no smoke. I hope you like kiting in this DD, because kiting or pushing, torpedoes are a little bit underwhelming. 7.5 kilometers. I did mention that. Concealment is 6.6, so tier 6. It's respectable, but to Invisi Torp or Stealth Torp, oh, you're playing with fire. You've got no smoke. 2x4. The torps do hit for a little bit of damage at 13.7, but overall, I don't know. That's why she, this, other than the heal, she can do a bit of damage, but it's not going to be your traditional DD. But look, number 4, I don't rate it, don't look at it, don't get it now. We're moving on up, we're moving on to the 8s, we're staying on the DDs, and we're going to the Pan-Asia line. We're going to be looking at the Fenyang, and people going, if this is at number 3, what surely could be coming in at number 2 and 1? Well, the Fenyang, first things first, we have the glow-in-the-dark camo. This thing will light up a game in dark mode like nothing else. This is the Akazuki that went into the Pan-Asia line. And you go, great, she has a good survivability at 22,500. Artillery, 100mm guns, you're going, great. But she doesn't get the Japanese penetration. As you can see there, she comes stock at 17mm with the HE. Even if you built it with IFHE, it wouldn't go up by that much more, so don't bother doing it. Your best bet with this DD is to use your AP on anything broadside, or your deep water torps that can only strike battleships. These are Sashio style torps. They can't hit cruisers, so you only get 1 rack for 12Ks. You do get lots of smoke. Yeah, 6 smoke. You've got torp reload, speed boost, DFA. So you get a bit of utility, but overall, don't get it. It's not a great boat. Don't get it. Don't get it as a captain retrainer. It's terrible overall. Like, the guns aren't reliable when you use the AP most of all to do the damage, because the HE is cathartic at worst, or best really. You know, this thing's going to make you want to punch holes into your wall more than anything else. But then we come onto a special destroyer. You thought, Fenyang, what could be worse? No, so we're looking at mainly destroyers at the moment. We're going to the Pasta boats at tier 7. Now, funnily enough, one of my colleagues ran one of these the other day, and someone asked, is this a test boat? No one sees them. If you're wondering what this is the Italian premium that came out in 2022, but it's so bad. The FR25. What? No. I suppose if you're really lucky, you have a great game. She's the poor man's Paolo Emilio that does not do anything of the Paolo Emilio. She has smoke exhaust that goes for 30 seconds. Not long. She has a speed boost that goes for 2 minutes. Not long either. And when you look at her concealment, 6.3. We're talking tier 7, so you're going to get DDs. Akat's going to be at like 6.4, but then you're going to have things like Shiritsayu that are 5.8, 5.7. They're going to outspot this comfortably. Her torpedoes. Remember that detection range? Her torpedoes 6Ks. She gets a 2x3. They are centerline, but 6K. So you got 30 seconds on your smoke exhaust. So someone's going to see you coming. You got a speed boost that runs only for 2 minutes. The torps don't do much damage. Look at that max damage of 14,833, and that's not even including torpedo reduction. So Wow, 2x3. That's 6 torpedoes. You want to get all of them in if you're lucky. Oh. And then we haven't even talked about the guns. The guns, you get 5x1, 139. So I've built it for a bit of reload, 6.6 seconds. But look at the range, 15.2. I had to freaking put on AFT. Without it, this thing knife fights so closely. I even put on Fearless Brawler. She does have HE, she does have sap shells, but you don't want to bring this DD in close. High detection. Survivability to 21,500. She does not take damage well. She's only got 4 single turrets, 2 in the front, or sorry, 5 single turrets, 2 in the front, 2 in the rear, 1 mid-line. Ah, not a great boat. Not a great boat, especially being up-tiered. Tier 7s get up-tiered. You're seeing that we're doing a lot of... with a few 7s, we got an 8 and a 6 so far, but these boats, especially the 7s up-tiered, are pretty bad, and the FR25 is especially bad. If you don't believe me, go ask a fellow CC and Master Chief of 1567. He probably has mental flashbacks about playing the FR25 on stream. It's a very, very frustrating boat. It does not turn well. 36 knots max speed, max rate turning radius 690, rudder shift time 4.4. So it looks on paper that it's good, but when you play her, my god, just don't save yourself your wallet, save yourself your sanity. If you're gifted one of these by a person as a practical joke, reject it, refuse them, let them have the doubloons. If they could get the boat, the joke would be on them. Please, for the love of all things holy, do not buy one of those. Now we're going to go to numero uno. What could be worse than the FR25, you ask? Well, we're going to an 8. We're moving into cruiser land. And we're going to go to the Royal Navy. Now remember, these are my opinions. You may actually enjoy these boats, but... wow. The Tiger 59. For the love of all things holy again, do yourself a favour. Join a Christian Brotherhood before buying this boat. Do not purchase the Tiger 59. She has a nice blurb here. One of the last artillery cruisers of the Royal Navy. I think we know why after we play this. Armed with the most advanced and powerful guns that the Great Britain had at its disposal in the 1950s. Well, let's look at those guns. 152mm, you're going great. Reload time 3.2 seconds. Range 15.6, great, but these guns, I feel like they take longer than 3.2 seconds to reload, let me tell you that, and they're slow, even for 3.2. The Tiger 59 does come with heels. My god, you will need them. She does come with 4 smoke. My god, you'll need them. She does come with 9km radar. If you're a DD and your radar by the Tiger 59, just turn nose or arse in. Its AP will do 9 to you. Will do absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. She has Def AA. She has no hydro, so if you sit in your smoke and you don't see this enemy DD, you're going to get clapped by torpedoes. If you're radar and you're sitting in your smoke, you're going to get clapped. She doesn't get the British acceleration. This boat is the worst of the worst. 25mm of armor, 25mm of armor. Look, there's plating for the Citadel. And there's the Citadel. Like, this whole thing is wrapped up in tinsel of 25mm of armor. She's got a flat ass. So if you 25mm, if you try and kite with this thing, what do you think's going to happen? Straight through the arse cheeks, straight into the Citadel. There are some people that pay extra for that, and same with the front. You can't angle, you can't ricochet, you can't sit broadside, you can't overpen. If something shoots at you with AP in close, you are deleted. You are deleted. Your guns, my god, I mentioned the guns. I know they looked impressive, but my god, they're not. You get 2x2 turrets, 152mm. You're a partial Minotaur. Remember, a Minotaur's got 5 turrets. There, no more. But she's still going to be you're laying a lot more fire a lot quicker. 3.2 seconds with 2 turrets is very anemic. And the smoke, it only lasts for just over 90 seconds there, just say nearly a minute and a half. Not a very long time. Your concealment is 9.2 as a full build, so even though your radar's 9k, you've got to get in close-ish to do damage, and then you've got to get out. So if you get clapped, you're going to use those heals, and a lot of it you can't re-heal. So Tiger 59 wins numero uno for the worst premium in 2022. If you disagree with that, put in the comments below what would be your worst 5 premiums in 2022. Love to hear your feedback. If you have enjoyed this video, please give me a subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in the game. Till then, take care.